slowly beyond the harbor's edge, painting silver on the water and gold upon the waves. I arrived in Puerto Clara after many years away, with a weathered guitar and a suitcase full of songs I couldn't play. The fishermen still gathered by the docks at break of dawn, and the lighthouse kept on shining, though so much time had gone. Every street held a memory, every breeze carried your name, and suddenly I realized nothing here had changed. You were the girl who waited by the sea, watching every ship come home, while I was chasing distant horizons, too afraid to be alone. You were the girl who waited by the sea, the heart I left behind. And now every wave reminds me of what I couldn't find. No matter where I wander, you were always on my mind. I remember summer evenings by the old wooden pier, listening to the sound of guitars as the moonlight drew us near. You spoke about forever like it was a simple thing, while I was busy dreaming of the places I might see. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like it belonged there from the start. But youth can be a reckless wind blowing through a hopeful heart. Now the years feel like an ocean stretching far beyond the shore, and every mile between us makes me miss you more. You were the girl who waited by the sea, watching every ship come home, while I was chasing distant horizons, too afraid to be alone. You were the girl who waited by the sea, the heart I left behind. And now every wave reminds me of what I couldn't find. No matter where I wandered, you were always on my If I could turn the tide around and sail back through the years, I'd leave behind my wandering ways and dry your waiting tears. Because every road I traveled, every dream I chased, only taught me that true love can never be replaced. And all the stars above the ocean could never shine as bright as the way your eyes would find me in the middle of the night. You were the girl who waited by the sea, still shining like the dawn. Even when the ship stopped coming, your faith kept carrying on. You were the girl who waited by the sea, beneath the harbor lights. The tide keeps rolling softly, the lighthouse still shines free. And somewhere in Puerto Clara, you're waiting there for me. Waiting there for me. Settles on the valley like a blanket made of gold. The shadows stretch across the hillside as the air begins to cool. I walk the streets of San Fernando, where we used to spend our days. Every corner holds a memory, every memory wears your face. The old cafe beside the river still glows beneath the trees, and the chair where you would sit remains untouched by time for me. Some moments disappear like smoke, some are carried by the rain, but some become forever and never fade away. Beneath the amber sky, I still see your eyes shining like the first evening star. Above the twilight light, beneath the amber sky, your love remains alive. Though the seasons keep on changing, you stay here inside my heart. And every sunset brings me back to where we used to be. The railroad tracks beyond the station still hum their lonely song, like the night I left to chase my dreams, thinking I would not be gone too long. I carried my guitar through cities, across deserts and the sea, searching for a life worth living while losing what mattered most to me. I've heard 1,000 voices cheering, I've seen the world unfold, but no applause could ever warm me like your hand within my own. The stars above keep turning, the years continue on, yet every road I follow leads me to where you've gone. Beneath the amber sky, I still see your eyes shining like the first evening star. Above the twilight light, beneath the amber sky, your love remains alive. Though the seasons keep on changing, you stay here inside my heart. And every sunset brings me back to where we used to be. If I could speak to my younger self, standing at that station gate, I'd tell him not to board that train and leave everything to fate. I'd tell him love is rarer than any dream he'll ever find, and some hearts spend a lifetime trying to return to what they left behind. no road is traveled and the night gives way to dawn, I'll find you where the amber sky and all my dreams belong. The valley sleeps tonight, the river still flows by, and somewhere in the distance you wait beneath the amber sky. Beneath the amber sky. There's a candle in Valencia, burning in a window by the square. Every night it lights the darkness like it's waiting for someone there. I remember how you smiled on that warm July evening, when the church bells rang at sunset and the swallows crossed the wind. The streets were filled with music, old boleros in the air, and for a moment all my wandering led me exactly there. Some loves arrive like lightning, some grow slowly with the years. Yours became the quiet light that followed me everywhere. You're the candle in Valencia, still shining through the night. When the world becomes uncertain, you're the reason I still fight. You're the candle in Valencia, the flame that never dies. Even when the storm is raging, I still see your light. And every road I travel burns with your memory. The mountains called me westward, the ocean pulled me south. I chased horizons endlessly with songs upon my mouth. I played for crowded taverns and lonely souls like mine, watching strangers fall in love as I lost track of time. But every morning found me with your memory. Treasure in this life was never wandering, it was you. You're the candle in Valencia, still glowing in my soul, like a lighthouse for a sailor when the seas become too cold. You're the candle in Valencia, the song inside my heart. Though fate may keep us separated, it can never keep us apart. And when my final journey ends and the stars fade from view, I'll follow that candle home again, straight back to you. The square is quiet now, the night is deep and blue, but the candle still burns softly, just like my love for you. Just like my love for you. There's a candle in Valencia, burning in a window by the square. Every night it lights the darkness, like it's waiting for someone there. I remember how you smiled on that warm July evening, when the church bells rang at sunset and the swallows crossed the wind. The streets were filled with music, old boleros in the air, and for a moment all my wandering led me exactly there. Some loves arrive like lightning, some grow slowly with the years. Yours became the quiet light that followed me everywhere. You're the candle in Valencia, still shining through the night.
The sunset falls on dusty highways like gold upon the sand. Another town fades in my mirror, another night I cannot understand. I've crossed the valleys and the rivers, I've chased horizons far away, but every road I ever followed still leads me back to yesterday. I see your face in every window, I hear your voice in every song, and every star above the desert reminds me where I belong. Time can carry seasons across the open sky, but some love stay forever, long after goodbye. There's a road between our hearts, stretching farther than the eye can see. Through the mountains and the oceans, you're still a part of me. There's a road between our hearts, but distance cannot change the way I whisper your name, or the fire that remains. No matter where I wander, you're the road that leads me home. The old guitar upon my shoulder has heard 1,000 stories told of dreamers chasing freedom and lovers growing old. I've played beneath cathedral towers and danced beneath neon lights, but no applause could ever silence the loneliness of these nights. The moon still hangs above the desert like it did when you were mine, and every mile I leave behind me only brings your memory to life. The years may keep on moving like rivers to the sea, but they can never steal away what you still mean to me. There's a road between our hearts, stretching farther than the eye can see. Through the mountains and the oceans, you're still a part of me. There's a road between our hearts, but distance cannot change the way I whisper your name, or the fire that remains. No matter where I wander, you're the road that leads me If tomorrow brings me back to the town where we first met, I'll leave these endless highways and all my old regrets. I'll stand beneath your window like I should have long ago, and tell you that I loved you more than you'll ever know. Because every dream I followed only taught me one truth: the greatest journey of my life was always leading back to you. There's a road between our hearts, but tonight it feels so near. I can almost hear your laughter carried softly through the air. There's a road between our hearts, and one day it will end, where your arms are waiting for me around the final bend.
but your love still walks beside me. Every mile, every mile.
The sun was sinking slowly beyond the edge of Santa Fe, painting all the desert hills in shades of golden clay. I walked along the old road with my guitar upon my back, a lonely traveler chasing dreams along a fading track. Then I heard a violin floating through the evening air, a melody so beautiful, it stopped me standing there. The notes drifted like memories across the cooling night, and somehow in that moment everything felt right. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, you sang into my soul with a voice that healed the silence and made a broken spirit whole. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your love still echoes through every road and every song. Always leads me back to you. Back to you. We spent our days by the river where the cottonwoods would sway, watching clouds above the mountains as the sunlight slipped away. The piano in the old cantina played softly after dark, while your laughter filled the room and illuminated my heart. You believed in forever more than I ever could, and loved a wandering dreamer far more than he deserved. But the road can be a thief, stealing what we hold most dear. And before I understood it, you slowly disappeared. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, you sang into my soul with a voice that healed the silence and made a broken spirit whole. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your love still echoes through every road and every song. Always leads me back to you. Back to you. If I could ride through time again to that golden summer day, I'd lay this guitar down beside me and never walk away. Because every dream I followed eventually revealed that the only thing I ever needed
was the love I failed to keep. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your memory survives through every changing season and every distant light. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your melody remains a song of love and longing, flowing softly through my veins. And when my final journey ends and the stars shine bright and blue, I'll hear that violin once more and find my way to you. The desert sleeps tonight, the moon hangs low and high, and somewhere your song is playing beneath the desert sky. Beneath the desert sky.